I'm Mayor Bill McLeod. I'm pleased to tell you that the state of the village is strong. As the economy continued to improve, development activity in the village accelerated. We invested in our neighborhoods and continued our growth to greatness. There were a number of positive developments in 2014 that suggest development is likely to continue at this accelerated pace in 2015 and beyond. One of the most significant projects has been the start of construction for the full Barrington Road interchange as part of the widening and reconstruction of the Jane Addams Memorial Tollway. When completed, the full interchange will spur a wide range of commercial, economic, transit, and residential development activity. An intergovernmental agreement with the Illinois Tollway and State of Illinois formalized the village's share at just $5 million of the $68 million total project cost. The project will make Barrington Road accessible for both east and westbound traffic and provide access for a new Pace Park and Ride location, further connecting residents and commuters to the regional transit network. Bridge replacements on Bartlett, Higgins, and Roselle roads are well underway, with completion projected in 2015 and all tollway-related construction projected for completion by the end of 2016. 2014 marked the first year of a 5-year street rehabilitation program that utilized $6 million in new and existing revenues to reconstruct and resurface 23 streets and a total of 7.3 miles across the village. In 2015, the village will spend $5.3 million to reconstruct 12 streets and resurface 10 others, including Bodie Road, which will be done with Federal Surface Transportation Program funds covering 80% of the $2.6 million reconstruction cost. A task force was created to assist in evaluating and implementing various transit initiatives identified from a 2013 study. Funded through the Regional Transportation Authority's Community Planning Program, the study outlined steps to expand transit for village residents and businesses. The village continued to focus on bicycle and pedestrian improvements, incorporating bike lanes into the reconstruction of Valley Drive to augment similar designs on Hassel and Huntington. The village has continued to look for opportunities to improve interconnectivity in the bicycle and pedestrian network and to encourage sustainable transit services with the goal of attaining grants to efficiently advance those goals. The village focused on other critical infrastructure in 2014. The new storm water utility fee provided matching funds for a $900,000 grant from the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District that will pay for 75% of the drainage improvements to the Jones-Highland intersection and along Jones Road. The investment will make much needed improvements and decrease the likelihood of flooding for residents in the neighborhood. The village continued to administer the Canadian National Railway Noise Mitigation Program. The program offers $1.7 million to homeowners most affected by increased traffic on the railway. Eligible properties are able to make qualified improvements to their property to mitigate noise. To date, $1.57 million or 92% of the original program funding has been spent, with 96% of the eligible properties participating. The village's single-family rental property registration and inspection program got off to a successful start in 2014. The program allows the village to proactively monitor rental property, ensure the health and safety of renters, and maintain the condition of the village's housing stock. More than 1,800 properties were registered in 2014, and inspections are currently taking place. With the increase in development activity in 2014, the village expedited plan review to accommodate accelerated developer and business schedules for development projects, with the goal of accommodating existing businesses in their relocation or expansion needs. These include Culver's Mobile, Moretti's, Whiskey River, Sri Jalaram Mandir, Devonshire Woods Estates, Barrington Square Mall Courtyard, Bergman Farm, Burger King, and others. The village amended the Barrington Higgins TIF redevelopment plan to encourage two popular Chicagoland restaurants, Moretti's and Whiskey River, to renovate and fill long vacant buildings just east of Barrington Road. Moretti's will open in March and Whiskey River later in the spring. Across the road, in the Higgins Hassel TIF, the owner of the Barrington Square Town Center completed a number of facade landscaping and other upgrades to the center. In the Roselle TIF, the village received approval from Cook County to begin construction on a long-needed traffic signal to provide better access to tenants in the Gulf Center and Hoffman Plaza shopping centers in 2015. With development activity increasing in 2014, village staff began reviewing conceptual plans for several large commercial and residential projects likely to begin in 2015. These include a new auto dealership, 3 or 4 completely reconstructed restaurants, a new residential subdivision, 2 significant entertainment-related facilities in the 5990 district, shopping center improvements, 2 new industrial developments, along with some smaller projects that are being discussed. The village's business retention and expansion program was restarted in 2014 to connect with the major business investors in the community. Staff visited with 14 businesses in 2014 to learn about some of the benefits and hurdles of doing business in the state of Illinois and Hoffman Estates in particular. The program was well received and will continue in 2015. The village continued to lead and sponsor the Golden Corridor Advanced Manufacturing Partnership, or GCAMP, to assist with workforce development and promote manufacturing as an attractive career for local high school and community college students. The village worked with GCAMP in order to maintain the area's status as the largest manufacturing corridor in the state of Illinois and retain Hoffman Estates manufacturing companies. The village continues to develop its new online available properties database through Location One information systems. The platform is free for all Illinois municipalities and has been a valuable resource to the village to share with prospective developers and has had several thousand visits since going live early in 2014. Building permit activity of 2014 was up to 2,740 permits. There were several commercial remodeling permits, including the new Umron offices in the Greens Point buildings, CDK Global, formerly ADP Dealer Services, the Salvation Army, and Montessori Schools of North Hoffman. The village laid the groundwork to update the comprehensive plan in 2015. The current plan was adopted in 2007, prior to the economic downturn. The update will consider the long-term needs of the community, future uses for vacant land, and the interconnectivity of recent and future commercial, economic, residential, and transportation developments. The village began focusing on improving efficiency in building permit processing during 2014, reducing the amount of paper and forms being used and the amount of staff time needed. These improvements will continue in 2015, as the village will expedite over-the-counter permits through an online permitting tool. The village continues to pursue projects and programs to reduce our environmental footprint through implementation of our 2-year-old sustainability plan. Each village department has coordinated projects to reduce costs, decrease energy and materials use, and upgrade our facilities and capital equipment, all while working to provide superior customer service to our residents and businesses. The village helped coordinate a number of community events, including the 3rd annual Hoffman Estates Chamber of Commerce Taste event at the Stonegate Conference Center, the 2-day Fitness for America Festival in July, and various other festivals. The Tourism Office also coordinated with the Sears Center Arena to further economic benefits from Big Ten Women's Basketball, the Davis Cup, USA Gymnastics, and volleyball, and various concerts and other events. The Sears Center Arena increased revenue and reduced operating expenses, which made 2014 the second best year in its history. The arena worked with 40 event promoters and hosted 86 total events, with nearly 40% of event operating income generated for promoters that had not previously used the arena. Overall ticket sales were extremely strong, resulting in the largest gross ticket revenue and highest entertainment tax revenue for the village since taking over management in 2010. New sporting events had the most impact on ticket sales, including Skate America, USA Gymnastics, USA Volleyball, and the Davis Cup. Family entertainment and concerts also saw significant growth in 2014, with Sesame Street Live, Cirque Michael Jackson, and country music star Hunter Hayes all hosting successful events. The arena continued to serve as a destination for ethnic events, with revenue from Hispanic and Indian concerts doubling for 2013. Finally, a number of community events were held at the arena, including the village-sponsored Northwest Fourth Fest and Celtic Fest, as well as nearly 20 high school graduation ceremonies. Even as the economy continues to grow and bring new development to the village, Hoffman Estates continues to seek new ways to work more efficiently and to bring in outside money in the forms of grants that allow us to maximize the value of every dollar spent. By working smarter, as well as harder, Hoffman Estates continues growing to greatness.